Well, well, well. Good morning, everyone. It is quite the rainy day out here in the hood. Okay. I hope I don't get shot for saying that. Anyway, we're gonna try something different out today. So I did a detailing video a while back on the Ninja, and I thought, Mom's Camaro looking kind of swirly. We're gonna go ahead, seeing what a good old cut and buff is gonna do on it. Hopefully, I won't screw everything up and then die. So first off, this thing is absolutely filthy. Got bug splatter, dust everywhere from the garage, from metal, stuff from the Jeep, pollen. It's pretty disgusting. So full wash, gonna clay everything over. I think we're also gonna see some pretty interesting swirls in here. Mint! Freaking mint! Okay, so I don't have any more car wash, but I do have Dawn dish soap. Basically, I want to marry Dawn dish soap. I don't love anything more in the world than Dawn dish soap, but regardless, I have it, so I'm gonna try using that. Okay, I did my research, and by research, I mean I looked it up on Google, and I looked at the first thing I saw. It doesn't harm the clear coat or the paint or anything, it just removes wax, but that's fine, because we're cutting and buffing, right? So we should be good. Oh well.
Yummy. Dawn dish soap. Boop, beep, beep, boop.
Alright, done with the basic wash now. There's definitely plenty of water spots going on and stuff like that. I am not super worried about it because it all seems pretty surface level. None of it's really etched in. I don't really know what's going on here. We'll see what we can do about that. And yeah, so any water spots, not really super deep. Maybe that one's a little bit of trouble, but yeah, all seems pretty good. You could see me spraying the water out of things here, like in the taillights. That's just to make sure I don't get any dribbles or runs, not only so I don't get any more water spots, but also so that I don't get water in the product that I'm using while I'm cutting and buffing. Bunches of bug splats and stuff, but we'll see what the clay bar can do next. So I have a question for you all who do this frequently. Do you have trouble with the freaking nozzles on these? Like, I've broken 3 so far after barely using it. I'm not like abusing it or anything, not squeezing it super hard, but the triggers just snap off. So I got like a Zep nozzle on here. Most of these screw on anyway. Yeah, interesting thing. Just wondering if you guys also have that problem too. Okay, so doing a quick test pass on the hood. I don't think I'm going to clay the hood. This is actually a freshly painted hood. I think it's a brand new hood. So I'm not going to be claying it or that fender, but I will be claying this fender because I don't think this is new. Okay, that fender is also feeling pretty clean. Oh. Hi.
Oh my gosh. You're doing my car.
You're not supposed to see this yet.
Okay.
After working on this car for a long time, I feel like it's a great time to take a break and thank our sponsor, which is Bow to Delete Social Media. Bow to Delete Social Media is fantastic, really keeps you from the distractions of other people's lives, gives you the time to be in your own and to experience the things around you, like water dripping off of your garage door and onto your elbow pit. It also gives you the time to look around and experience the joy of things like the birds chirping. Ah, look, there's one right there. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Really though, deleting social media has been an incredible thing in my life. In any age group, give it a shot because it may do more than you think, and it like really gets rid of distractions. So where's that book that I was reading for the past 2 hours? So ladies and gentlemen, if you sign up today for Bow to Delete Social Media, I'm not going to use the acronym for that, which this isn't real, guys. This isn't a real thing that exists. If you figured that out already, code word, get a life, loser, idiot, butt face at checkout. You can get a 100% discount right now off of the low price, which is free. And just taking the time to delete your social media, you can have your own copy of Bow to Delete Social Media today. Back to the car. Ah, ooh, what a clean played finish. Stay hydrated. so first panel we're gonna start off on is this one, driver's side front quarter panel, and there's some nice scuffs in here, some swirling going on. So we're gonna go ahead and this Meguiar's number 2, so it's kind of like a medium cut, and then we're gonna do it on this cotton pad, whatever this is. Low budget over here. If there's something better to use, please absolutely let me know. I'm sure an actual like rotary would be much better for this instead of a drill. But yeah, if you guys have better recommendations, please let me know. Alright, you can see definitely looking a bit more hazy with that cut, and we still got that scratch in there. So I'm going to try to make a couple more passes on that. Otherwise, it's pretty uniform. Is that just, yeah, that's just my microfiber streak. So yeah, maybe another pass. I think that's a scratch. I don't think we're going to get that out. So here's where we got with about 3 passes with the medium and the cotton pad, or like the wool pad, or whatever the heck that was. And it's pretty uniform. We didn't quite get that scratch out all the way, but I think I'm gonna stop there because I'm freaking scared of screwing everything up. But yeah, I mean, this looks pretty aggressive already, so I think I'll just move on to the foam pad and the fine compound and see where that gets us. So looking at the paint here, so this is the paint that I just finished, and it looks a bit hazier in person. I'm not quite happy with it. And then if I go to check to see how the original paint is, it's only better on the stuff that I just did because there's less deep scratches. So I don't know if I should just keep going with these steps to see what happens or what, but I think I can get it out into the sun and just see how it looks. Alright, so we're a little bit overcast now. Hopefully the sun's just gonna start peeking a little bit here, but here is the before. So here's the hood, and this has not been buffed yet. So we got some swirls in there, just kind of some streaks along it. But if we go over here and check out this paint, I mean, it's having a hard time focusing on it, but it's not bad. I just did another pass over it, and it really got out a lot of the first step. And I mean, if I can see my reflection this well, it's probably not the worst in the world. Plus, I mean, there's a bunch of other chips and stuff. I mean, there's a few dings here and there. It's got some character to it. So I think if we get buff the rest of the way around that level, it should be not too bad at all. So after moving up to the hood and using the same process, seeing it in the sun, things just look not so rewarding. there's still quite a bit of swirling in it, and this looks like it's just ready for another pass of a higher compound, and I don't necessarily have that. So I'm gonna have to do a bit more research and then pick this video up at a later date. This is what I get for filming a video, stashing the files, and then saying I'm gonna pick it up later, and then not actually doing it. Here is the Camaro now, and the paint is actually looking a whole lot better. I'm gonna take it out into the sun and kind of clean off a panel a bit. It's gathered some dust. It hasn't been washed recently, but we'll check it out. Before I show you the results, I'm going to explain the process. So as you saw, I wasn't happy with the results that I was getting, so I decided to switch to an actual DA. This Harbor Freight one that I got right here ended up working out pretty well, and then I got a Hexlogic foam pad kit, all along with using the same compounds that I was using, and it worked out a whole lot better. I got a lot better results, but those Hexlogic pads are a lot less aggressive. I think I needed to definitely go harder with the cut on those. Didn't take out some of those swirls that I put in with those really crappy pads. So this is the hood. There's definitely like some of those streaks and marks that you can see just kind of from some poor practice, and it's especially bad here on the top of this fender, and you can see those marks. But definitely not as bad as it was after just those pads. But the back, where this really bad mark was, this is where it made the biggest difference. There's a really bad scratch right here, and it's virtually gone. I mean, there's no scratch there, there's no real bad swirls like there were before, and the paint really turned out pretty good. And this whole back was super dirty, and this wing was disgusting. I had to clay the crap out of it, and it was just kind of faded. Like I was saying, this Hexlogic pad's not as aggressive. I didn't get stuff like this out. There's still some scratches in it for sure, but it's a heck of a lot better. And after I got it all cleaned up, I used some isopropyl alcohol to degrease it, and then I just ceramic coated the whole thing to keep it nice and, well, as good as I got it.